to our third class. I hope you are doing okay with the quarantine and that you're staying healthy. So, for this class, we're going to go back over what we did in the last two classes, and we're going to add some new stuff. We're going to go over our chords, our scale exercise 1, Mary Had a Little Lamb, in reverse order. So first we're going to do Mary Had a Little Lamb. We're going to do it 5 times together, and then you're going to do it 5 times by yourself. Now, if you need to go over it again, we're going to do it 4 more times, don't forget. But if you need to go over it again, in each hand separately, then feel free to go ahead and do that. Pause the video, practice it in your right hand, practice it in your left hand, get them ready to play together. Because from now on, the hands play together. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. Now, I want you to do it 5 times by yourself. And we will meet back here in just a moment. Go ahead and pause the video. Welcome back. Now we're going to do our scale exercise from yesterday. We're going to do it 10 times together. 10 times together, and then you're going to do it 10 times by yourself. Here we go. That's 1. 5. That's 6. That's 7. That's 8. Nine. Very good. Okay, well, now you are going to do it by yourself. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to do that for 10 times. You can pause the video and we'll meet back here when you're done. Oh, yes, we'll meet back here when you're done. Okay, great. Welcome back. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go over the chords that we learned. So let's go ahead and do that. So last lesson we learned what is called the C major chord. In the right hand you make it by putting your thumb on C, regular hand position, and then playing 3 and 5 at the same time. So let's go ahead and play that. Take your hand down, look around the room, find it again. Hand down, look around the room, find it again. Hand down, look around the room, find it again. And one more time, hand down, look around the room, and find it again. Then you're going to take your left hand, you're going to put your pinky on C, and remember, regular hand position, start with your pinky, and then play your middle finger on E and your thumb on G. So you're going to play them at the same time. So remember, play the chord, hand down, look around the room, put your hand back in position, play the chord, hand down, look around the room, play the chord, hand down, look around the room, play the chord, hand down, look around the room, play the chord, hand down, look around the room, play the chord. Now we're going to take our two hands and we're going to play the chord together. So here we are playing the chord. Take as long as you need to find it. And now hands down, look around the room, let's find the chord. Hands down, look around the room, find the chord. Hands down, look around the room, find the chord. Excellent. Now go ahead and do that one a few more times without me. I'm going to just wait here for a second. You don't have to pause the video, just go ahead and do it. And then we're going to learn a new chord. And we're going to put them together. Okay, great. let's go ahead and learn this new chord. So, we have our C. This time, we're going to take our thumb, and instead of putting it on C, and this is the only time we're going to do this for now, you're going to take it and you're going to move it up to G. Now G, in your right hand, is where your pinky usually is. So if your thumb's on C, your pinky's on G. This time, you're going to take your thumb and you're going to put it on G. And you're going to lay your hands down across the keys the same way you would on C. So from G, we have G, A, B, C, and D. You're just going to put them down. So the thumb's on G, the pointer finger's on A, the middle finger's on B, the ring finger's on C, and the pinky's on D. From there, you're going to take your thumb and you're going to play the G. Then you're going to take your middle finger and you're going to play the B. And then you're going to take your pinky and you're going to play the D. All together, it sounds like this. And again. So we're going to do the same thing we did with C. Hands down, look around the room. Just look all over the place. Not at the keyboard, but anywhere else. And then play the G. We're going to do this 5 times. Hands down, look around the room, play the G. Hands down. And remember, if you're not comfortable playing the G, pause the video and practice it on your own until you're ready to do the exercise with me. So hands down, I'm going to look around the room, play the G. Hand down, look around the room, play the G. Hand down, look around the room, play the G. Last one, hand down, look around the room, and play the G. Now we're going to go to the left hand. You're going to put your pinky on C. And so how do we find G from C? It's where your thumb is in the left hand. So you're going to take where your thumb was in the left hand and you're going to put your pinky there. From there you have your pinky on G, your ring finger's on A, your middle finger's on B, your pointer finger's on C, and your thumb's on D. So to play the chord, you're going to take your pinky, you're going to play the G, middle finger on B, and thumb on D. Same exercise as before, remember? So we take the hand down, look around the room, play the chord. You're going to take your hand down, you're going to look around the room, and you're going to play the chord. Hand down, look around the room, play the chord. Hand down, look around the room, play the chord. Hand down, look around the room, play the chord. Hand down, look around the room, play the chord. And now finally we are going to put the 2 hands together. So let's take a minute to find it. We're going to start with the right hand, put the thumb on G, and you're going to play these chords. Once you find that, keep your hand where it is, take your pinky, put it on this G, and find the chord there. Then play the 2 hands together. So now look at your hands, study them close, just look at them, just take a look at them, and see where all the notes are so that you can know. So you're going to play this little chord, hands off. Now let's find it again. You do your right hand first. Okay, that looks good, that looks right. I think those are the right notes, so I'm just going to go ahead and play them. Now I'm going to look over here. Okay, looks the same as my right hand, the same notes, so I'm going to go ahead and play those too. And that's how you do it. So let's do this 5 times, hands down. We're going to look around the room, and we're going to play the 2 chords together. Then we're going to take our hands down. We're going to look around. We're going to find them again. that 5 times. Hands down, look around, play the chord. Take your time. Remember, anytime you need to pause, you just go ahead and pause. Hands down, look around the room. Another one. 4 more. Hands down, look around the room. Another one. 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 Hands down, look around the room. And this is our last one. Yay! Okay, now we are going to have some fun with these 2 chords. And how are we going to have fun with them? They're so complicated. Well, I'll show you how we're going to have fun with them. So in the right hand, you're going to play the chord the same way you always play the chord. So you're just going to play like that. But in the left hand, you're only going to play the bottom note. So let's get used to just doing that. Hands down. Hands down. Hands down. Hands down. So now we are going to practice finding the G from the C. So from G, remember, it's your thumb in the left hand if your pinky's here. So you're going to pick up your right hand and you're going to move it over, same shape as the C, over to where the thumb's on the G. And then you're going to play the thumb in the left hand. G, C, G. So we're just going to go back and forth 2 times each. Now would be a great time to pause the video and make sure you can find the space between the 2 chords as easily as possible. Very good. Now, you should practice that until you feel pretty good doing it, because it takes a little while to get it right. So now, for this last part, we are going to do what we did the last time, where I'm going to play some piano, and you get to make up whatever you want. Again, remember the rule. Thumb is on C. You can only play... Actually, you know what? This time, you can play any white key you want. How about that? But the rule is only 1 note at a time, so I don't want to hear any of this. Not allowed. If you want to make up a melody, you start here. Also, yeah. So, have fun with it. We're going to take it out, last few minutes of this, and yeah, good work. Remember, if you need to go back to review anything from earlier in the lesson, you should go ahead and feel free to do that at any time. If something moves too fast, then just go back. You have, all the time in the world to just go ahead and make sure you're ready to go on to the next step before you go on to the next step. Remember, if you don't know something and you can't do it, you have to practice until you can do it. because everything just gets harder. And when it gets harder, if you haven't practiced the earlier stuff, it's going to be even harder to do the harder stuff, right? So let's keep that in mind. So on that note, I'm going to play, and you are going to make up a song over it. Good work. That's all for today. See you next time.